Hey guys, and welcome back. We're continuing Lovers Enigma. My name is Myriad Roses. I play video games. This is like part 3. Yes, it's part 3. So make sure you watch the other ones because I feel like it will make no sense otherwise. And with that, let's get back into it. You dream of the past few days, your fragmented memories stitched together in the haze of sleep. Also, my mouse is dying. Oh, I have it where you can't see it anyways. Never mind. But, oh, there it is. Okay. It'll lag. It's dying. I need a new mouse. Link your favorite mouses in the comments below. Faces flicker in and out, voices echo in half-formed thoughts. You're seeing people again, connecting, resurfacing from the place you'd bury yourself in for so long. You're finally crawling out of that pit that you've spent in for the last few months, but you're beginning to feel tired. You don't know how long you can keep this up. You dream of Ryota, of the way he stands beside you quietly, like he's always been there, like he never left. You remember how easy it was to look over him before. He never demanded anything, never asked to be seen. But now, in the silence after everything fell apart, you notice the way he listens. The way he tries, in that subtle, quiet way of his, to make things feel safe. Even if he's unraveling too. He didn't see his kindness before. And it hurts, knowing it took your own tragedy to recognize the warmth he's been offering all along. You wish you had noticed sooner. You dream of Haruki. He's laughing again, effortlessly bright, skipping stones like nothing in the world could weigh him down. You barely know him, and yet he looks at you like he's known your sadness forever. There's something about the way he brushes off the dark with jokes and half-serious stories that makes you want to believe in something again. And that terrifies you. You don't understand him. A part of you wants to run. You're afraid of what he knows, but something draws you into him. You might be losing your mind. You never thought you'd find a light again, not after Kazuki's death. But somehow, you're still standing, still breathing, still piecing yourself together, bit by bit. Maybe he's watching over you. He would have probably said something like, "You should believe in yourself more, Rose. You're strong in your own way. You've done well. I'm proud of you. I haven't done much, but you've done well. Better than anyone expected from you. Maybe. I guess so. I'm sorry I had to leave so soon. I wanted to stay. I really did. I know. That's why I tried so hard to find out what happened. To help you. To help us. You've carried so much, Rose. And my biggest regret is not telling you the truth when you had the chance. And even now, you're picking up the pieces I left behind. I'm sorry. But you're not alone. You met a lot of people who care about you. They really do love you. And as jealous as that makes me, you might love them too. Or at least grow to. I hope my memories won't stop you from living your life. What we had, it meant the world to me. Even if it was short-lived, it mattered. You matter. In this life and the ones before it. Thank you. Hope to see you soon, but I know that you're gonna be making your choice soon. Or maybe by the time you see this, you've already done so. Regardless, I love you. Let's meet again soon, Rose. That was so precious. Oh my god. I guess it makes sense why it's in black and white now. Because, like, when she thinks of them, it's in color. I'm so stupid. But yeah, I like that. You wake up. The dream already fading, like smoke in the morning light. You reach for it, desperate to hold on. But it slips through your fingers. You're sure it was something kind. Something warm. Yet all that's left is an empty ache where the memory should be. For a moment, you just lie there. Stuck between sleep and waking, trying to hold on to the quiet before everything comes rushing back. And then you remember. The worry settles in again, heavy and familiar. You grab your phone from the nightstand, hoping stupidly, maybe, that there's something waiting for you. Nothing. No messages, no calls, no chapstick, you forgot to put it on again. Still, nothing from her. I don't know why my lips get so chapped when I read. I be talking all day. Why is it like that? I don't know. You stare at the screen for a while. Your chest getting tighter. Maybe something did happen. Maybe something's wrong. You want to text her. You almost do. But your fingers freeze. What if she says something you don't want to hear? What if she says nothing at all? She's your mom. You care about her. Despite everything that's happened, you still do, right? You pull the blanket tighter around yourself, trying to block out the awful feeling in your chest. I'm a good daughter, you tell yourself. I am. We're going to call our mom. We're going to do it. Because if my mom was still alive, I would do it. I would wish I had called her. Because she died and I hadn't called her back, and I regret that. You pick up the phone. That's a lot of lore so fast, sorry. You pick up the phone gingerly and ring your mom. It rings once. It rings twice. But again, nothing happens. Why do I even bother? She's not worth it. Suddenly, your phone buzzes, and despite the mental turmoil a few seconds ago, you snatch your phone frantically, unlocking the new message from your mom. Please stop calling this number. As I said before, I will be gone for a while. Keep your heart open and seek out wisdom. Odd. There it is again. That sense of unease. With everything that's happened last night and this weird thing going on with Mom, maybe I should call in sick today. You call Ryota to relay the message. Hey, sorry. I'm still a little shaken from last night. I don't think I'll be able to come in today. Are you okay? I'll come over. I just can't leave you alone like this. No, really, it's alright, Ryota. I just need some time. I'll be fine. You know you can rely on me, right? I'll always be here for you, Rose. Always. I really love him. If he turns out to be a bad guy, I would be very sad. Thank you, Ryota. I appreciate it. I think I just need to rest a little longer. I understand. Take all the time you need. I'll come visit you after if that's okay. You don't have to, Ryota. I know I don't, but I want to. Literally, we have monsters in our brain and we're just like, no, we'll be alone. It's fine. You know, I got a pimple. It's fine. That's fine too. Whatever. Okay, so wait for me, Rose. You switch off your phone and slip into bed. The sun hasn't fully risen yet, but the morning sun feels cold and sterile, reminiscent of the night before. You close your eyes, but your thoughts claw their way back to your mother. You try not to think about her. You try not to care. But the fear creeps in anyway, quiet, like the never-ending noise in your head. Your skin feels damp with sweat. The sheets feel too tight. Your hair tangled around your neck feels like it's choking you. Your pulse thuds heavy in your chest, louder than it should be. Too loud. Too similar. They sound like the drums, like the ones you hear when no one's around. What the fuck? Like something waiting just beyond the edge of sleep. Oh, it's even worse! The noise grows until you can't tell if it's in your head or in the walls. And just as your heart begins to race, sleep finally and unwillingly drags you under. I didn't like that very much at all. I'm getting impatient. I can't stand it. Every heartbeat, every breath she clings to, it grates on me. They keep interfering, one after another, like gnats buzzing in my ear. But it's her I want, just her. Just one crack, one slip, let the fear splinter her resolve. Let the despair hollow her out. I just need her to crack. And then, finally, I can feast. The others. They're moving faster than I anticipated. Their hands are all over the board, pulling her this way, that way, away from me. We have to act now, before she... No, not again. I won't lose her to them again. She won't make the wrong choice. She won't. I just need one more chance. One opening, one whisper in the right ear. If I can reach her again, just once, she'll remember. She'll remember everything. And then she'll come back to me. I think that's her boyfriend, yeah? Like, I think his body at least, right? I don't know. It's weird. You adults awake. I am afraid. Breath catching in your throat. Your eyes blink against the light. I've also been listening to scary stories all day. Not the best combo. Only to reason there is done. You fumble for your phone. The screen glows to life. I'm all freaked out, sorry. Two things greet you. The time, 8 p.m. and a single message from your mother. My phone vibrated. Did you hear that? Scared me. Your heart stutters as you unlock it. The message is short, unmistakable. I'm fine. You stare. Your chest tightens. You don't know what to feel. You never want to linger in communication with her. A quick word or two usually suffices, and yet, this time, unfamiliar weight coils in your chest, slow and insistent. A flicker of uncertainty, sharp as a spark, begins to burn beneath your ribs, urging you to reach out and ask for more. You want to ask her, "Are you sure? If something's wrong, please let me know." I always hit my mic, and I don't know how to stop myself. I am so sorry. Do you hear it when I hit it? I don't know. But instead, you hesitate, your fingers hovering over the screen. Sorry, my mouse is being stupid. You know you should. You know you want to. But you can't bring yourself to do it. No. Maybe it's nothing. You're just being paranoid. Nothing to get worked up over, as Mom always said. You tap send. But then, nothing. The screen pulses with silence, followed by the system error. Message failed to send, recipient unavailable. You feel the burning rise again, bubbling up behind your eyes, hot and relentless. She probably turned off her phone. I'm just being overly anxious again. Maybe I should just get out for a bit, run some errands, even if it's late. You clean yourself up and head out, trying hard not to think about anything else. But no matter how hard you try, her words cling to you, because you know far too well how it is to lie so easily. Weird. Okay. Neighbor's door. Go home. Upper street. I thought he was coming to see us. Where'd our boyfriend go? Yeah. Suddenly, your phone rings. It's Yoko. Hello. I was worried you wouldn't pick up. Ryota mentioned you weren't feeling well today. I hope you're doing a little better? Well, maybe just a little bit better than I was this morning. That's a relief. Sorry for the sudden call. The thing is, Ryota dropped by the cafe earlier and surprise, surprise, he left his phone behind again. I was wondering, could you pick it up and hand it to him tomorrow morning at work? Sure, no problem. I was already out anyway. I'll swing by the cafe to grab it. Thank you, Ami-chan. You're always so sweet to us. I'll be waiting. Amy-chan. Is it Ame? I would say Ame. Ame-chan, thanks for coming. I'd go find Ryota myself, but my boss is in a mood today. He gave me the stink eye just now. Can you believe it? The nerve. Anyway, here's Ryota's phone. Maybe you'll run into him somewhere around town. Then you can hand it to him. No rush. Not that he'll miss it much anyways. Aside from work stuff, I don't think anyone really texts him. Except us. Oh no, that sounded mean, didn't it? I didn't mean it like that. Oops. Anyway, I hope you're feeling better. I'm doing alright. Yeah, it's alright. You got that look to you again. The look that says you're trying to figure out something or someone. Is this about your mom? How did... You've always got that distinct frown when you think about your mom. She's keeping things from me again. I mean, she's always like this, but I don't know why this time it feels particularly stressful. And I'm afraid of pushing and asking her because it's not like me either to worry so much about her. I'm just confused and scared. Scared of what she might say. It's terrifying, isn't it? The idea of not knowing. It's even more terrifying to ask, not just because of the lies, but because once the truth comes out, it changes everything. Maybe you're not sure if you even want to know everything. Because what if knowing makes it worse? But you can't live your whole life walking on eggshells, Rose. You can't keep shrinking yourself to fit into other people's secrets. You're allowed to feel betrayed. You're allowed to be angry. But don't let the anger become your compass. Let it pass. Then ask. Push for the truth, even if it hurts. And when you get your answers, really listen. You don't have to trust blindly. But don't shut people out just because they kept things from you either. Hey, you don't tell me everything either, but I'm sure you have your reasons. Sometimes, people hide things because they're scared, too. That doesn't make it right, but maybe it makes them human. Anyway, I'll stop being dramatic now. Thanks again for helping with Ryota's phone. I should get going before my boss gives me another stinky eye. I'll see you around, Rose. Okay. Where's our man? The cat! You spot a familiar stray cat, Miyabi, lounging outside the cafe. He stares as you leave, eyeing you meticulously as if waiting for your arrival. God dang it. Sorry. Come on. He lets out a loud meow before starting off a few meters ahead. As he walks ahead, he turns back to give you a pointed look, like he's personally offended you haven't started following him yet. I'll follow the cat. Mayubi meows in approval and continues to lead you through the alleyways, weaving between the narrow streets and hidden corners of the city. Before you knew it, Miyabi has led you towards the direction of Haruki's office. And with that, Miyabi left flickering his tail at you as he disappears into the shadows of the alley. Can I read today? Jeez. Okay, we'll go to his office. You knock on Haruki's door. There's no answer, but something feels off. The door is slightly ajar. You hesitate, then push it gently, stepping inside. Haruki? The office is dim and cluttered, as if it hasn't seen sunlight in weeks. Papers are scattered across the floor, stacked in unstable towers on the desk. Sticky notes cling to old monitors like wilted leaves. His office is a cluttered mess. Papers strewn across every surface. Piles of folders threatening to collapse, the floor barely visible beneath it all. But what really catches your eye are the objects that don't belong. Strange talismans pinned to the walls, amulets strung along shelves, like charms warding off something unseen. A shrine of beliefs and symbols, wedged awkwardly between coffee-stained reports and half-filled notebooks. Faith woven into filing systems doesn't make sense. And yet, somehow it does. It made as much sense as Haruki. Just like him, his office is messy, disorganized, but deliberate. Okay, well, let's see. What can we touch? We can touch that. Okay, let's try here. You step carefully around the clutter, avoiding the mess of folders and papers scattered along the floor. You pick up one at random and begin flipping through it. Notes, case files, client reports. Haruki's handwriting scrawls across the pages, some neat, others frantic. One entry is about a housewife convincing her home was haunted. Turns out her teenage sons were staging ghost videos to upload to YouTube. Their top video got 100 views. Boo. Another file talks about an overworked office lady who suffered such intense grief it began attracting malevolent spirits. You guys ever watch anyone play the Bridge Ghost one? Or, I guess, play it yourself, obviously. But I really liked that storyline. It was just so scary. I want to play it on here, but I'm like, ooh, it's so spooky. Not ghosts of the dead, just things. Negative energy is drawn to pain like flies to rot. That one hits a little too close. Still, judging by the sheer volume of these cases, business seems to be booming. Haruki is either incredibly good at what he does, or just convincing enough that desperate people keep coming back. Maybe both, you included. Then something folded neatly between the pages catches your eye. You pull it out. A flyer. Familiar. The same one you've seen before, the one from that religious sect. So they're targeting Haruki's clients now? You frown, thumbing the edges of the paper. Guess they'll take anyone who will listen. Okay. I should have eaten. I'm a little lightheaded, but it's fine. You should eat every day, all day. You walk over to the whiteboard, eyeing the mess of notes pinned across it with red string in every direction. Messy notes, color-coded string, and wild scribbles that probably made sense only to Haruki. Your eyes land on a yellowed scrap of paper, pinned dead center on the board. 8th September 2022 will be an interesting day for the Queen. A prediction 13 years from now. It's absurd, but also very Haruki. Still, none of it seems useful, just the usual paranoia that fills half his workspace. But then, something else catches your eye. Behind the chaos, tucked behind the edge of the board, is a stack of papers, not part of the conspiracy collage. Stupid. Hidden, maybe on purpose. You step closer, hesitating for a moment. Do you tear down the board to reach it? Hell yeah, we do! You reach out and begin pulling away the layers of string, newspaper, and pinned notes. What was once just a chaotic board slowly reveals something more deliberate underneath. Faint words peek through the worn paper. Established in the 1960s, but origins trace back to the Edo period. Many women recruited, most vanished from the public eye. Renowned spiritual master joins under unclear circumstances. Current leader, identity unknown. At the center, sorry, my phone's blowing up. Etched clear. I should have put her on mute, dang it. At the center, etched clearly in black ink, is a symbol you recognize all too well, and a name you've heard far too often. Hiroshi Nokami. You always knew Haruki has some kind of tie to the organization, but this goes deeper than you've ever imagined. Behind the layers of conspiracy and junk, you find a full wall of research. Pages and pages of documents mapping the group's history, down to every bizarre prediction they've ever made, clippings from newspapers, flyers, public scandals, but what stops you cold are the notes about you. They talk about your history, ramblings of things that don't make sense, incoherent words seemingly talking about a past connection of some sort. They reference your confusion, your pain, the isolation that followed. They mention your mother and her eventual involvement with their organization, things even you didn't know about. But it doesn't stop there. There are entries that haven't happened yet, notes about your eventual involvement with the group, your connection to something called the Catalyst, and finally, in thick red ink, the choice. But among the scribbles, something even more unnerving catches your eye. The same two words, I'm sorry, scribbled over and over. Scrawled beside every recorded calamity, every chilling prediction, sometimes frantic, but all tinged with the same desperation. As if apologizing could undo what had already happened, or what was still to come. You step back, breath catching in your throat as the whole wall comes into view. The strings, the headlines, the predictions, the apologies. Compared to the tangled web of conspiracy theories, this is something else entirely. More chaotic, yes, but this time it doesn't feel fabricated. You can see his thoughts bleeding onto the page, the fear, the guilt. The more you read, the less you understand. The words blur together, their meaning slips through your fingers, and all that's left on the board are his fears. No matter how cheerful Haruki seems, how easy his smile comes, or how casually he talks, you really don't know him. Can you even trust someone like that? I would like to trust him personally. I think he means well, but I don't really know, you know? But can we trust anyone, truly? I don't really know. So let's say yes. He trusts us, right? Whatever Haruki's hiding from you, for now, it doesn't matter. What matters is right in front of you, and he saved us. Spelled out across the board, clear as day. He's afraid of something. Something big enough to shatter through his persona. And even if he can't bring himself to tell you everything, you'll stand by him anyway. He's been kind to you. He's shown you warmth when he didn't have to. And if someday he ends up betraying you, you know you'd still regret not trying to help him when he needed it most. Because no matter how much doubt clouds your mind, one thing feels certain. Haruki is a good person. At least, you believe he is. I like him. I don't know. There's something about him that makes me like him. Sometimes I feel like I breathe on the mic. I hope I don't. Is that why no one watches? You take a step towards the window and glance outside. Down below, a stray cat is curled up in the alley fast asleep. It's completely unbothered by the chaos of the world around it. You watch it for a moment, feeling a strange sense of calm wash over you. The cat stretches, yawns, and then settles back down, its tail flicking lazily. You can't help but envy it. Oh, to be a cat sleeping in an alleyway in the middle of the day. Is that it? I think that's it. Suddenly, the phone in your pocket vibrates. Without thinking, you pull it out, but then pause when you realize it's not yours, it's Ryota's. The screen lights up with a new message. It's from your mother. Keep her occupied for now. I gotta save. Wait, no. I almost messed up my whole game. I would have been so upset. Okay. You almost lose your balance. This whole time, you were worried about her, wondering what she's hiding, whether she's safe, whether she even cares. And yet she's texting you Ryota behind your back. You don't know whether to laugh, cry, or feel completely numb. A tight knot forms in your chest. Confusion. It gives way to something heavier, more invasive, curiosity. You stare at the phone, its screen still glowing in your hands. You could unlock it, just to make sense of all this. But then again, you said you trusted him. And this doesn't feel like something a trusting person would do. I want to be a good person, right? I think that's like the main cause for this like story is like to see like where your values lie. But I don't know. What I do know is I look really dumb and I hate it. Okay, we'll leave it. It's fine. You decide against it. No matter how curious you are, you can't bring yourself to unlock it. You don't want to betray Ryota's trust, not after everything he's done for you. You take a deep breath, trying to steady your racing heart. Maybe you'll regret this. Honestly, maybe you already do. The screen lights up again, the message flickering like it's waiting for you to change your mind. Can you really live without knowing the truth? Yes! You stay firm. Whatever answers might be waiting behind that locked screen, you decide you don't want to know. At least not like this. You press the power button and watch the screen go dark. Then, without another word, you slip the phone into your pocket. Out of sight, out of reach. But the weight of it stays with you. Ah! Sanity decreased. I feel like, it's fine. Affection with Haruki increased. Why am my affection with Haruki increased? That was Ryota. It's fine. I'm just like, huh? Okay. Let's get some more incense, I guess. As you step into the temple, you notice it's busier than usual. As you step closer, you notice a ceremony in procession. The streetlights flicker gently, casting their shadows high against the wooden walls. As they move softly, their chant steady as a bell chimes with each bow. The cicadas outside chirp in time with the bells, the sound overlapping until they almost echo each other. The repetition feels endless, like a jingle stuck in a loop. As you stand and watch, a strange gurgling sound stirs in your stomach. For a moment, you wonder if it's just nerves, or perhaps the ceremony is cleansing more than just the temple tonight. Hell yeah! Get cleansed, girl! Okay, I was like, I gotta be quiet, because my neighbors, that I'm just like loud as hell. You step into Granny's shop, expecting her usual warm, cheerful demeanor. Granny, how have you been? Oh, I'm alright, dear. Just keeping busy as always. And you? How have you been? I've been... Well, actually things have been a little... Oh, dearie. Granny, what did you say? Oh my. Granny, I didn't quite catch that. Could you repeat it? Oh my. Granny? I should go. I'm feeling a bit unwell. Maybe I'll see you later, Granny. Come back soon. Weird. Alright. It's not where I meant to go, but it's fine. Lower district. You step into the convenience store, hoping to see Ren behind the counter, but nobody's there. Not even the grumpy cashier woman who's usually hard to miss. Instead, the store is quiet, with only the faint buzz of fluorescent lights overhead. This is weird. I should get going now. Head towards the exit, trying to shake off the uneasy feeling. But no matter how many times you circle the aisles of cheap snacks, you can't seem to find the exit. Oh my god! Hell yeah! I'm really good at that. Finally find the exit, though you're not sure how. Maybe your mind is just playing tricks on you, but something about today feels off. Alright. That's scary, I'm not gonna lie. Do we need our medicine? Is that what it is? As you approach the pharmacy, right, the glass doors slide open with a sluggish hum, yet the place feels wrong. The store is enveloped in darkness, yet the sign outside says open now. You peer through the glass, scanning the darkened room. Behind the counter, a blurred silhouette stands perfectly still. Its face is unclear, but you know enough to feel a creeping unease. You tear your eyes away, unwilling to stare for too long. Something about this place feels off. Is everything gonna feel spooky today? Okay. Check out the river. Suddenly you feel a tap on your shoulder. Oh my god. Scared me. Why did it scare me so bad? Pardon me, madam. I hope life's been kind to you lately. Who? It's you again! Ah, so you do remember us. That's a good sign. Perhaps you've taken a moment to reflect in our scriptures? I haven't, and once again, I'm not interested. That's disappointing to hear. You know, many of the troubles you've been facing, they're not uncommon. In fact, they're expected when one strays too far from the path. The spirits, for example, don't. I've heard this speech before, but I overcame it myself with my own strength. So no offense, but I think I can handle whatever else comes my way. That's certainly one approach, but imagine how much lighter your burdens could be if only you'd... No, thank you. I really hope that's the last time I see them. Maybe I should report this to the police. Alright, we can do that. Oh my god, we're looking for Ryota this whole time? I had no idea. My blood pressure's all high because I'm scared. You hear someone call out your name. Rose, there you are. Footsteps close and fast. Before you can react, you feel the heat of someone's breath against your cheek. I've been looking everywhere for you. The others keep letting you slip through, but not me. I don't blame them, though. They're not exactly persuasive. But you can't keep running from this. You have to listen. There's not much time left. Come with us. You'll see. You'll understand. I said no, stay away from me. You try to push him away. He only steps closer, his eyes dark and unyielding. You don't get it. They don't want us to tell you anything, but I know you want to know. It's tearing you apart, isn't it? That emptiness, that fear? I can take it away, right now. All you have to do is follow me. The stranger reaches out to grab your arm, but stops himself, slightly hovering above your skin. One step is all it takes. No! I'm not going anywhere with you! You don't understand what's at stake, so just come with us. He'll guide you to salvation. I told you no, stay back! This isn't just about you anymore. I have to do this for all our sakes. His hand shoots out, gripping your wrists. It's cold, firm, and desperate. What the? Let go of me! Someone, help! You scan your surroundings, but the people nearby avert their eyes, walking faster, pretending not to see. You twist, fight. Your heart pounds as he grips you. His grip tightens. He'll save us all of us, through me, through you. There we go. Sorry, my cord got caught. Is this better? I don't know. Dots. Whoa. It hurts. What? What's wrong with you? Let go! In his agony, his grip falters. You yank yourself free, stumbling back and running, leaving him behind, withering, babbling in broken fragments. Scary. We went to the cafe, the sweet shop, convenience store, police station. I don't want to go to the parking lot. It feels dangerous. The cat keeps meowing loudly and instantly in the direction of Haruki's office, as though he's clearly irritated that you're ignoring his very obvious direction. It is a little strange to listen to a cat, but then again, you've experienced weirder things. Huh. Oh, I meant to go to the police station. My bad. Try again. You make your way to the police station. The officer you usually speak with isn't around. You look around, and all you see is his empty desk piled with paperwork. For a moment, you think about calling out to him, but then you remember the look on his face the last time. That tired, vaguely irritated expression when he realized it was you again. You decided against it, but then you see it as though... Whoop. Well, that sucks. But then you see it as though waiting to greet you. You see a file titled Shimizu Kazuki. It's been buried under a few other folders with a single post-it note on the top reading, "To be filed in storage." You could open it. Ooh, we're saving. Maybe there's something inside, an overlooked clue, a buried detail, or even something they've deliberately kept from you. Then again, maybe it's just another dead end. You hesitate. Is it worth digging all this up again? Worth the risk of peeling back the layers only to find nothing and feel that same crushing disappointment? Or you could find something that would make these past few months of endless searching mean something. It could be the thread you've been grasping for all along is just within your grasp. We're gonna go through the files. We're not going through he's not our boyfriend, but our boyfriend's phone. You reach out with trembling hands, rifling hastily through the stack of old files. Your eyes skim across familiar lines, skipping through the things you already know. Shoe found along the riverbank, belongings washed up after the storm, body not found. Nothing new. Just the same haunting fragments of a story you already know all too well. You continue flipping. Occupation, journalist, married to Rose, spouse employed as editor at this company. They are facts too, but these ones, they hit differently, heavier. Pieces of the life you built together, now reduced to cold lines on official paper. Then, something catches your eye. Oh my god, did we figure something out? That'd be sick. Okay. Last seen leaving his place of residence at 8 p.m. At 9 p.m., a passerby reportedly seeing someone drowning. Police arrived at 9:15 p.m. Shoes and some clothing recovered. Wedding ring returned by the civilian who witnessed them drowning. The wedding ring? I never got the ring back. And then you see it, tucked at the bottom of the form. I swear to God, if it's her mom. Furuka Renjiro. It was my mom! That bitch! The ring was eventually collected by the deceased mother-in-law. Your mother. The ring. They knew. They knew. They knew about the ring? She knew about the ring. You remember kneeling by the riverbank, fingers digging into the mud, hoping for a miracle. The times where you swore you saw a glinting beneath the water's surface. Seriously, how many times are you going to go back there, Rose? The ring's long gone by now. Get a grip. That bitch. And all this time, they had it? Why? Why wouldn't they tell you? Was it to protect you, or did they think you didn't deserve to know? You don't know who to be angrier at. You want to scream, to cry, obviously. But most of all, you want answers. Because if this was hidden from you, what else have they both kept from you? You barely know him, you realize, all this time, and there's still so much he's kept hidden. The secrecy, the manipulation. You can't tell if you've been protected or played. Maybe you never really knew who Ren was. Maybe you never tried hard enough to. Do you still trust him? Oh, wait, I'm stupid. He saw him drowning? Is that what they're saying? I'm so bad with names. This happens in all the games I play. Okay. Ryota's his name. Renjiro is not his name. Yeah, why not? You do, truth be told, you're sick of people keeping you in the dark, but maybe there's a good reason for it. Part of you wants to be angry, but more than that, you want to believe in him. Who are we believing in? We'll confront Ren. Who's Ren? Okay, but this won't shake up your belief that he's a good person. Because there's Ryota, Haruki. Who's Ren? Is Ren our neighbor? God, I'm so bad at this. You can trust him. Okay. Affection with Ren increased. I think Ren's our neighbor. Weird. Did he drown our boyfriend? Weird. You head to the station, debating whether you should look for your mom or just get out of this place entirely. The announcement crackles overhead. We apologize for the delay, but we are currently dealing with an incident caused by a person on the tracks. You've heard it a handful of times since moving to the city, but it doesn't seem to affect you as much as it did the first time. Still, something about the announcement feels off, like it's not just another delay. You glance around, but the station is eerily quiet, save for the faint hum of the fluorescent lights overhead. It's really late. I better head home before Mom gives me a mouthful. I think I've been everywhere. Right? Cafe. Library. Oh, I don't go over here often. Okay, well, that's fine. You lean in, straining to catch any sound beyond the door, but there's nothing. It's not unusual for Ren. Okay, yeah. Okay, that was her neighbor. I was so confused. He drowned her boyfriend. Yet the silence in this apartment building presses on you, leaving a gnawing sense of unease. It's really late. I better head back home before Mom gives me a mouthful. Fine. I have to sneeze so bad. You hear footsteps approaching from behind. Hello, ma'am. We meet again. You again? No matter how many people you send to me, I don't want to hear it. So listen to me for the last time. I don't want anything to do with your organization, so leave me alone. Yes, you made that perfectly clear. Twice, in fact. But this isn't about you. It's about your mother. My mother? She has finally embraced the full potential of our Lord Hiroshi no Kami. She's transcended. She's become one with him. What are you talking about? Where is she? As I said, she has risen in ranks and she is one with the Lord now. We can help you too, just as we helped her. So come, follow us. We'll give you salvation. No, just tell me where she is. She's with us, and judging by the look on your face, you're worried. She sent you a message, didn't she? What did it say? She said she's fine, but... And now you chose to play the loving daughter? How convenient. You ignored her for so long, and suddenly her absence means something to you? What do you know about our relationship? I do care about her. Things are just complex, and our relationship is complicated. And don't you want to fix that? It's not too late. You can still have the mother you've always longed for. It's all within your reach, as long as you join us. No. Phone rings, slicing through the tension like a blade. I need to answer this. Hello? Rose, you need to come back. Your mom just showed up and she's at the house looking for you. My mom? Why didn't she call me? What happened to her? Wait, how do you know she's home? There's no time to explain over the phone. Just get home, quickly. We're already here waiting for you, so come back quick. I have to go. Please, just tell my mother to contact me directly. I am confused. Oh, wait, you don't have to go. Come back. Ryota, what's going on? Where's my mom? Rose, good, you're here. She just left, but she wanted me to tell you something important. What do you mean? What did she say? She said she's giving up on you. What? Ryota, what are you talking about? You heard me. She's done with you. Said you're a lost cause. No, that's not... She told me to tell you this herself. You're free now. Free to ruin your life however you see fit. Unless, of course, you finally do the one thing she asked of you. What the fuck? Join the organization, Rose. Embrace Hiroshi no Kami's teachings. That's the only path left for you. That's how you earn her forgiveness. Ryota, stop. This doesn't sound like you. Just let me... She won't speak to you. Not unless you accept him. Not unless you let him in. Please, just listen to me. So what's it gonna be? Are you gonna keep disappointing her? Or will you finally stop being selfish to be the daughter she raised you to be? I want to know what's gonna happen if we pick the bad stuff, but I don't want the bad stuff to happen, and it didn't let me save. Okay. Because I know you're not supposed to, right? Like, this is a bad end, but I'm, like, very curious to see. That's fine. That's fine. Let's try it. But maybe, if it's you, Ryota... I don't know what's gotten into you, Ryota. I'm only looking out for you, Rose. We want what's best for you. So do what you were meant to. Accept him. Look at yourself. So weak, so fragile. You won't last a day without Hiroshi no Kami's protection. I can finally step down from playing the role of your pathetic little fake boyfriend. You're his problem now. What? What are you saying? We can stop pretending now. I don't know what to say. But I do. I've always resented you for going along with this fake relationship, just to keep your mother happy. I thought if we stood up to her together, she wouldn't be able to control us. But you just folded. You let her win. You ruined everything for both of us. And I hate you for that. I really, really hate you. You're right. It's my fault. I didn't know you felt that way. Didn't know or just refused to admit it. Did you honestly think someone would willingly put up with you? That someone actually cared about you? I thought, for someone who overthinks everything, you sure never stop to think about anyone else. It's always about you. Still as selfish as ever. Always wallowing, always dragging people down with you. Our husband died like a month ago, right? You think everything revolves around your sadness, your drama, your broken little world. Something's wrong. This isn't like you, Ryota. No matter how angry you were at me, you'd never say things like this. You were never hurtful. I don't know if you're being delusional or just plain stupid. Just because I played nice to your face and said some nice words doesn't mean I actually meant them. No, I can feel it. Something about you. It isn't right. Oh, really? A sudden psychic awakening? How convenient. Just another drama to tack onto the endless list of things you think make your life so tragic. You're insane. You finally snapped. Just like your mother always said. You were always a lost cause. Oh. Oh well, you figured it out. Dude, he's so much hotter. That's not fair. It's okay. I love me a bad boy. Okay, congratulations, I suppose. But no matter, things have finally begun to move again. You know, I really do want it to end, to finally put this wretched game to rest. But with every cycle, every turn, I will grow stronger. And soon, I won't need you at all. I've seen so many versions of you. Each version still clinging to hope, still screaming into the dark. But you always come back, you always try, and I always win. Over and over and over again. Let's see how long you last this time. What the fuck? Rose, wake up. Please, you have to get up. The fire. It's almost on you. You can't survive this, but only if you move. Rose, listen to me. Get up. Get up, Rose. Get up. Your skin stings. Your clothes are burning away, melting ash against your body. But still, you move. Somehow, you push yourself up. You scan the room in a panic, the smoke thick in the air, heat licking at your skin. Then your eyes land on it. The incense from Kazuki's shrine has toppled over. Somehow, the flame grew large enough and now it's spreading fast. The fire crackles and roars, devouring everything you once held dear. You stumble back, overwhelmed. Part of you wants to collapse right then and there. What's the point in fighting? What's left to save? But then, through the rising smoke you see it. Kazuki's photo, shattering on the floor. The glass fractured, but his face still visible. Something stirs in you. You have to keep going. You grit your teeth, push yourself up. You stand. Every step is agony. You're so close. Your hand reaches towards the door handle. But then something grabs you. A hand. Cold, strong. Fingers curl around your neck, yanking you back into the smoke. You're not going anywhere. You thrash, choke, claw at the air. You were so close. The door was right there. But the smoke swarms your vision, curling into your lungs like poison. You almost made it. Almost. Something rips at your skin, dragging you back into the blaze. Is it the fire itself? The creature? You can't tell. Your thoughts are blurring, flickering like dying embers. And just as the darkness threatens to swallow you whole, you see it. A silhouette rushes through the smoke, fast, desperate. Arms wrap around you. Someone lifts you up. You can't see their face, but they're real, warm, solid. And then you breathe a sigh of relief and finally let go. Should we end there or should we keep going? What are we at? We can. You drift in and out of consciousness. Flashes of light, a voice calling your name, the heat of flame licking your skin. It burns your arms, your legs, your chest. The pain is unbearable until suddenly it isn't. Numbness takes hold. Your mind appears to transcend beyond your body. And yet, none of it feels new. Not the pain, not the silence, not even the way your heartbeat slows as the world fades. You felt this familiarity before, in a dream or another life. Ashes fall in silence. You burned through this life before. Still, you rise again. You don't know where the words come from. They echo in your mind like something half remembered, half inherited. And as darkness closes in again, you carry one final thought with you. The cycle pauses, for now. Jesus. Sunlight hits your face, warm and blinding. It pulls you out of your unconsciousness. Your body aches as you stir. You look around, seeing your body wrapped snugly in a futon. Your skin stings faintly, but you notice your burns are carefully bandaged. You blink a few times, and then a familiar face leans into view. You're... Hey, sorry for waking you. You were out for a while, and I honestly didn't know if I should let you sleep or try to wake you. How are you feeling? Do you need water? Or maybe some medicine? Wait, no, how about some food first, or should you just rest more? Oh, wait, sorry. Is that too many questions at once? I didn't mean to overwhelm you. God dang it, you see my mouse being all stupid? Just, how are you feeling? My head hurts. What happened? Well, for starters, your apartment, it was badly burned. It's lucky I got there in time. I brought you here instead. I hope you don't mind staying at my place for now. How did you even know to come? I can't explain it clearly. I just felt something was wrong. You didn't seem like yourself. Normally, I wouldn't get involved. I tell myself it wasn't my place and just let you deal with it however you wanted. But being with you, it's different. Spending time together has made me feel like maybe I can step in, even when I'm not sure if I should. It's given me confidence, I guess. Or maybe I'm just being stubborn. Either way, I couldn't just stand by this time. You feel a little embarrassed hearing Ryota confess something so personal, but you nod, knowingly. I see. Is there anything else you know? Anything you haven't told me yet? Ryota shakes his head, giving you a small, gentle look. I wish I could tell you more, but to be honest, this is all I know. If I had to guess, though... The thing that burned down your house is probably connected to the spirit that's been haunting you. Anyways, aside from your apartment, your mom, she's still missing. She sent me a few text messages yesterday, but then nothing. Come on, Mouse, I believe. Okay. She went completely silent. That's unusual for her. She's always sending me scriptures of those strange articles. I tried contacting the organization using the number your mom gave me, but they said she went on a sabbatical. I don't really know what to do next. It's just all so strange. I don't know how much I should pry into. I think they're cording off your apartment, so feel free to stay here as long as you need. I promise I'm a pleasant housemate. The only burns I get is in my heart. Sorry, that wasn't the time for that joke. Sorry. One more thing, Rose. I'll be heading back to the office later tonight to finish up the work I missed this morning. Wait, what could our boss possibly make you do at this hour? Is that even allowed? You know how he is. I think he was blowing up your phone this morning. Not again. Plus, while I was at work this afternoon, I saw him muttering about spewing curses on the phone, then storming out of his room. Thought it was over, but then he slammed a bunch of documents on my desk and demanded I finish all of it by tonight. I was lucky he even let me go home for a change of clothes, but of course, I had to make sure to check up on you. I'm sorry. Feels like you're always getting in the short end of the stick because of me. No, that's not true at all. I don't mind, really. I'll do anything I can to help you. But you're the one who ends up stressed out and overworked because of me. Don't blame yourself. None of this is your fault. If there anyone to blame, it's our crappy boss. He's heartless and cruel, and only cares about making money. But even with all that, if I can ease just a little bit of your burden, make things even slightly easier for you, then it's worth it. To me, that's more than enough. I'll be heading out around 9:30. If there's anything you want to ask me before then, now's the time. But before that, you might want to check your phone. I think he rang you around 50 times today. You open your phone, only to be greeted with around 50 missed calls and one long text message. You should have had the common courtesy to update me on your whereabouts. I don't care if you had an accident. What matters now is that I had 6 documents that need editing, and it's completely irresponsible of you not to show up. You should be grateful your colleagues even bother to step in and clean up your mistakes. Learn from this. I would just quit. But I know Japan's not like that. You hold back your anger, resisting the urge to send a scathing message listing all his failures. He has an inability to run a business, to manage employees, to take responsibility, but you force yourself to remain silent. Though, you feel even more angrier towards your miserably self-serving boss for forcing Ryota to work overtime instead of reassigning the work or doing it himself. But all that, it doesn't matter now. Fighting him would only make things worse. He could fire you on the spot, or drag out making your life miserable anyway. Either way, you'd rather be disrespected than homeless. That's cute. Okay, we're gonna save here because I'm almost at an hour. And in the little thing you guys said, not that long of episodes, please. And I said, gotcha. Alright. Well, things are getting crazy. Who's the hot evil guy chasing us? I don't know, but I hope we find out next time. I mean, we're obviously trying to romance Ryota, so we won't romance evil boyfriend, but still. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I have been Mary to Roses. My mouse is weird. And just remember, if a guy starts not acting like your boyfriend, maybe he's not your boyfriend. Maybe he's your ex from a different lifetime? Question mark? See you guys later. Bye.